Man, this movie is so good. I'm so excited to talk to you about it. First, though, I have to thank you for the beautiful Instagram post you made from Gasworks Park about 3 years ago when you were here in Seattle. On behalf
Yeah.
of our tourism office, thank you.
Oh gosh, you're welcome. Thank you actually for what was that? Seattle in July, Magic Land.
Well, please come back when it is safe to do so.
Well,
Um, in this film, Max sort of expects people to recognize him and know who he is. What is that like for you in real life when that happens to you?
that's a good question. I'm a little stubborn, because I have come to projects, big projects that have a lot of exposure, a little on the later side. I kind of come to it fully cooked, so there's no getting rid of like my routines and and so I still probably I'm not going to be showered when I venture out into the world to get a coffee, and
Yeah.
that's just not going to change. And so often I think that I look so we're not allowed to say any bad words. I look
We
kind of
bleep it.
I look kind of, well, okay, I look pretty crappy generally. So I think it takes people a minute to if they do recognize me, they're like, that guy looks like Pedro Pascal, but Pedro Pascal would never dress so badly. In fact, when you mentioned Seattle, I was shooting a movie there, and the production had to send me a car, after I wrapped, and to take me to the airport. And the driver thought that I was a stranger. I think he thought I was homeless.
Oh,
I went to, and he like didn't want to roll the window down. And I was like, I am Pedro. I am, you know.
well, after this, I doubt you're going to run into that much. I know we're almost out of time, but I have to ask you, no, I love it. I wish we had an hour to talk. Looking back on this film, if you had to pick, without describing in specific terms, because we don't want to give anything away, but what was the most exhilarating day of shooting for you?
There's a sequence where all of our characters intersect in the same environment, and I guess just being able to be on set together, all four of us with Patty and our incredible crew, was for me, the best part of it, because as silly as it sounds, it's like we all were together, but I got to see like I got to see Chris and Gal, in between their takes, to be with Kristen. It was just sort of like instant family. And so I loved it when we were all together.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. And you just keep looking like you. I'm in pajama bottoms right now. So let's just be who we are, right?
Show you my lower
Pedro, thank you. Stay well.
half. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye.